When we say redefining collateral, what we try to do in most cases is that we remove traditional collateral from the conversation. So in some cases, people will say, I have a house, I have a car, right? I have personal assets. That if this loan of my business didn't work out, hey, financial institution, you can have these, right? In most cases, we do not even allow that to be a conversation. What we like to do is focus on other collateral aspects. And so that could be equipment, that could be the building that they're purchasing. But we want to make sure that we're trying our best to remove personal collateral, things that will hinder a person from living their life, right? We don't want somebody's home to be leveraged for, to start a business. And, that is kind of, that's a practice in most cases right now. And I can't speak for other places across the state and across the world, but that is a practice. And so trying our best to remove personal collateral from the conversation is one ways that we look at kind of redefining collateral. The other part that I talked about is also reducing closing costs. A lot of people think like, oh, okay, I have a 8% loan, and I have these flexible kind of repayment terms. But then when you look at closing costs, right, how much is being added on to that loan that you're not even thinking about, right? That, oh, I have $3,000 in closing costs, right? And so that makes the loan more expensive for the entrepreneur. So that is a couple of ways that we are looking at redefining collateral, and also how we're thinking about closing costs. Like if there's a way that closing costs can be removed from a loan, we want to do our best to make that happen. And then the other thing that I mentioned earlier is around basically leveraging the loan guarantee to buy down the interest rate. Right. So we could come in with a loan guarantee and say, hey, I know the interest rate is 7%. Let's leverage the loan guarantee. Can we get that down to 5%, right? Because at the end of the day, we're reducing the risk for everybody involved, and particularly the financial institution. If something happens to that loan or that business, we're guaranteeing between 60 to 75% of the total loan value that could be repaid to the financial institution in case something happened.